Hello and welcome to the Moon Kitties of Verant. This is going to be a limited series. The goal of this series is to get to level 60 on the Verant server, only using cats in the Luckland expansion. So they were kind of giving us a little bit of a challenge mode right there. But what we got is we have Yurd, our warrior. We have Kira, the bard. We have see here, Xena, the shaman, and I'm gonna go with Glim Twist, the rogue. And I was gonna go with a berserker, but I decided at the last minute a rogue would be a little bit easier. There's a little bit of mechanics involved in clicking on stuff for berserker, and I want to kind of save that for its own kind of series thing. But what we got is 4 cats. I originally was going to do 6, but I broke my leg and I cannot maneuver, and so I'm unable to play normal times. I can't play for very long, and it's just kind of one of those gotta make do with what we got. And so this is what we're going to do. We are in the tutorial because I created the first character not thinking about it, and then the second one I didn't think about it, and then I was like, oh, I should have started in Charleva. But this works out. So on Verant, we're up to the TSS expansion. The max level is currently 65. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the tutorial on all 4 of these characters, get them kind of a baseline set up with the Defiant equivalent armor that you get from all the quests here. And we're going to then move everybody over to, I think Paltrow Caverns is the first zone I'm going to hit. And we're going to start there, and we're going to work our way through Luckland, killing as much as we can and doing as best we can to get to 60. Once we get 60, we can go anywhere we want. In Verant, there are challenges. You get different challenges for doing different things. I'm not going to do any of the raid challenges. I'm focused solely on reach level 60. Reach level 65. So these are the current challenges. And so if you reach level 60, you get a visage of Verant, which is a illusion of to turn into a little white rat. So that is that's our first goal. Our second goal, as like a stretch goal for this, is to get 65. And that'll give us 1 primitive ornate hammer. What you call it here? I can't click on it to see what it looks like, but that'll give us the hammer. At level 70. Looks like we get the same thing again. I think this is just a claimable that you can pick what you want, but it just says hammer right there. It's a weapon ornament. So for every 5 levels, there's another ornament you can get. They might add more rewards in here over time, but right now 60 is the one that gives you the mask, and that's our main goal. Stretch goal is to get a weapon, and I have these are very specific accounts tied to the Sons of Thule and Gnome Regard, so that I can earn those items for those accounts and stuff like that. So there we go. Kind of the go with that. So I'm going to go through the tutorial on my own, trying to get all this set up. I am true boxing, so I do have 4 computers. Each of these is on their own computer. I am not alt-tabbing. I'm not using ISBox or anything else. If my leg gets better by the time I finish, I will be adding 2 more characters to the setup here. I just can't. Their computers are not as easily as accessible as these 4. Currently on Verant, there are no true box restrictions, but I prefer true boxing at this point in time. It's just it's better, and I feel like I can learn more about the character and the class by doing it that way versus setting up hotbars where I have to hit 3 and 3 does something on one computer, whereas it doesn't do anything on some of the other computers. So I just feels like it's a little bit better for me to learn more about the classes. But we got warrior, bard, rogue, and shaman. That should get us to 60 without any problems. I'm currently recording this during the 200% experience bonus little event they're doing. Kind of late at night, so hopefully this doesn't take long. This is a mini series, so we're not going to do concern ourselves with, you know, doing all the quests. The only thing we're going to do in here is I'm going to do these quests in the tutorial just to get the armor and stuff. And then we're going to go straight to grinding experience. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get started with the tutorial stuff here, get it all done. I have to do it on all the different computers, so it's a little bit tedious. But once all that's done, we'll pick up there and we'll go for the journey from, I think it's going to put us out in Crescent Reach. We're going to go from Crescent Reach all the way to the first starting place on the moon. All right, so we're done with the, the tutorial. It took me about an hour, maybe 2 hours, I think, to get it all done on all these guys in between breaks and whatnot. Let's go and hail this guy here. And we ended it at level 13.75. That's with this massive experience bonus right now. So that is pretty nice. All right. And we're done. We're done with the tutorial. So let's let me break follow these guys so I can do them one by one. All right, so we need to go over here to the waterfall. We're gonna head out to not waterfall, but we're gonna head out to I think this is Crescent Reach is where it's gonna take us, and then head up to Plane of Knowledge. All right, we're here in Crescent Reach. We could do the hero's journey, and if this was a live server, I'd probably consider doing it. But since we're just going for 65, that's our goal. So let me get everybody else to this point, and we will get them out of there, and we'll get them into get to Plane of Knowledge. All right, so everybody's out. So we ended up with a few pieces of the glooming deep cobalt plate armor, right? This is pretty good. It's about equivalent to what is it called? A Crude Defiant. And this weapon here, so like the final weapon you get is this 421 terrible weapon, but it's got a lot of stats on it. We're actually going to offhand that for now, mostly for the stats. But this weapon here I got from killing some random mob is a 930, which is way better. So we're going to use that as our primary weapon for now. The staffs are not that great either, so we got that going for us. All right, let's get everybody here. And I like to do the tutorial offline like that. I'll probably do the sped up version of it for when I put it in the video, but I like to do it that way so I can kind of find issues that I have in macros, right? And usually I take the macros from whatever other characters, right? You can see this UI is Yurd's UI from Jelinek. So I literally just took his UI, copied over. I haven't even removed like all his clickies and stuff yet, but it's always good to check that. Like, so I don't have extended target, so all my macros are pretty much wrong until I get extended target. So I have to update all those, change them from XTAR 1 to assist, you know, all that stuff. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff. So while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and turn in our newbie notes, since they're all in this room here anyway. I have no idea who this goes to. Welcome all, fight, finest warriors. Note to Commander Manalis. All right, Commander Manalis. Commander Manalis. There he is, right there. That'll just give us our newbie tunic, but no, I have characters I've never even done it on, so it's always good to get those taken care of. So I'm gonna do that on everybody else real quick. All right, now we can make our way up to Plane of Knowledge. So right over here is Crescent Reach. So we're gonna head into Crescent Reach. I'm gonna probably have to rebind. Actually, no, we're not going to rebind here. We're going to wait until we get to Plane of Knowledge. I'm going to use Plane of Knowledge as kind of my binding point. There's an instant clicky back to the Nexus. there, and that should suffice for all of our needs while doing this challenge. And once we get into the Nexus, all of our experience will have to be earned going through Luckland zones, and it should be doable. I have a nice list of zones I want to go to, and kind of like some level ranges. So that'll be, I might tweak it a little bit here and there, but we should be pretty fine. We might hit Charleval and go check that out. That might be where we enter in to the main zone, right? The level cap for the server right now is 65. So that means once we hit 60, we can go anywhere. And so at that point, the world is our oyster, really. So mitigation of the mighty does not exist on the raid mobs from Luckland. Let's see, Luckland to Classic to Luckland, yeah. There's still mitigation on the mighty on Plains of Power raid mobs, so we might be able to kill some dragons. So that might be something we try to do. Wow. If only I was a little bit higher level. Oh, these guys got horses and everything. Wow, look at them. Some cool looking mounts. Alright, let's take the book into Plane of Knowledge. So once we get in here, we'll go bind and we'll make our way. I might have to sell and do some other busy work. I don't know if fellowships are in, so that might be something that's worth doing or looking at. What is this? Items 5 to 4. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's get you all on follow, and the soul binder is literally right over here. So this will be pretty cool. Ooh, look at some of these cool mounts. And the soul binder is a snake. Wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, bind your soul. Did that actually work? Yes, it did. Alright. Let's get everybody else. And you can't see it on my screen, but I don't have the models on for Bashir on all the other ones. And so their models look hilarious. It is so funny. See, care. Alright, everybody is bound. So let's head off. Let's see if fellowships are in first, because that would make things a little bit cleaner for getting around. Is everybody on follow? Who is not following? Why is she not? There we go. Alright, let's check fellowships real quick. And this is kind of, you know, just take a second. They should be right over here. I don't know if they're in yet or not, but I've seen campfires laying around, so I don't know if that's just a part of the game or not. Alright, guild banners, fellowship registrar. Alright. Go ahead and create a fellowship. There we go. Perfect. So we can add let's see here, invite. Go click yes on all those. All right, everybody's in my fellowship, and now we just need to buy the fellowship insignia, and we don't need the campfire mats. As for making an empowered campfire, I was under the impression you needed that when I did a video a long time ago, but you don't need it, so you just need the insignia. And this is kind of like a quick way of traveling, honestly. It'll let me get my characters kind of moved around a little bit faster. At least if like one dies, I can bring him back, right? Alright, everybody should have that, and let's move on. Get everybody on follow. She needs to start singing her song. I need to get her a drum, so that's something that I need to get, because her she has no percussion mods on her armor yet, so that'll be something we have to deal with. Let's get over. I think we can sell right here. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to sell everything, and we'll head off to Luckland after that. All right, everything is sold, inventory is clear, and we are good to go. So what we're going to do first is go to Charlevoix and try to get some newbie instruments for the bard, and then we're going to head off to Pauldril Caverns. So that is my first zone of choice, and then we're gonna stay there till about 25 as kind of a goal. So if we look at the map, we're in Shadeweaver's Thicket. Shadeweaver's Thicket is where I was originally planning going from 1 to 10, as it is the newbie zone, but I just don't feel like that was gonna be much of an option here in since we're already so far ahead in the expansions on this server here. Alright, so we're gonna head up to Charlevoix once I get everybody on follow. I bought spells too. I was like, oh yeah, I should buy Spirit of Wolf and all the other goodies. So I got the shaman kind of set up and that whatnot. So if anybody's curious on like how I set up the characters at different levels, let me know, and I'll log that character on the main computer here and kind of go over their setups and stuff on that. So we're almost to Charlevoix. So I have not spent much time in Charlevoix at all, and I know it's a big point of interest in the new expansion, so that'll be kind of cool. It's coming out soon. But I'm a total noob when it comes to this zone, so it might take me a second to figure out where things are, because what we want is a drum, a lute, and a horn, whatever other newbie instruments we can find. All right, got everybody in. So let's take a look at the map and kind of see where is the Bard's Guild, because that's really where we need to go. See general, the poison, so that's like kind of like the rogue area, I would suppose. Maybe trade skill area, alchemy area over here. Not really. Oh, there's a parcel vendor right there. What? All right, there's the Rogues Guild. That's not what we want. The Bards Guild. Once we find that, we're good to go. There is the Shaman's Guild. Is that labeled out on here? I don't see it labeled. Now, where on earth? This is the Warriors Guild. Alright, we're getting closer, I think. Jail, Rogue, Alchemy, Beast Lord Guild. You know what? Can I do a find? There we go. Alright, so what we can do a find on that. I checked on the might have to do it here. I have no idea where he's at, but it should show up. He's right over there. Perfect. So we just got everybody following us and we're off. So we're gonna head to the Bard's Guild and pick up the Bard instruments. I already got all the songs and spells that I could buy in Plane of Knowledge up to I think level 20 or 30. But with the current experience bonus, it should go really quick. I would like to get as high as we can, as quick as we can. And we do have Bard speed going. It's just really slow because we don't have everything. What is going on? She has a weird target on her. Alright, is it really making us go this way? Oh wow, you have to go all the way around to get there. Alright. So you can obviously see I've never spent any time in this zone. Even like when, I think when Luckland came out originally, I don't even think I ever bothered to come here. I had no interest in making a cat character, and I guess I never came here. None of the epics have to come here, right? Maybe the Beast Lord epic does. Gotta do that one, but like I've never spent any time. This, ooh, they got like cats. This is very reminiscent of what is it called? You know, the Elder Scrolls Khajiit. Yeah, I wonder if there's some inspiration from these. I do know in the Everquest next game, the Charleval look really badass and really cool. All right, so here we are at the Bard area. So let me see if I can buy instruments here. All right, that was an absolute waste of time going in Charleval. I could not find a drum anywhere. I ended up having just to origin back to Crescent region, buy one there. While I was there, I actually bought a full thing of backpacks for all the characters, since I just noticed that they were missing a lot of bags, and that's gonna cause some issues. What? Okay, thought I got attacked by somebody. But yeah, it was a waste of time to do that. So we're gonna head up to Pauldro Caverns right now, making our way through Shadeweaver's Thicket. All this stuff here should be gray. It's all newbie mobs, but we did get a drum. It is a level 8 drum, so it's not that great, but it should speed us up a little bit compared to just Spirit of Wolf. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, we should be good. So I'm gonna get us to Pauldro Caverns, and we'll go from there. Alright, we're in Pauldro Caverns, and let's take a look and see. This should be like blue. Well, that's level 7, so this is like the newbie area. We need to make our way kind of probably way back here, and then find our way to Hollowshed more. I think that's probably going to be the next, one of the next zones. Right now I have Twilight Sea, so it's either that one or that one as the next zone we head to after we beat this one. But right now this one's looking pretty lower level. Yeah. So maybe we're a little too late to the party for this one. So we're gonna keep going around and see, kill anything that attacks us, obviously, but I'm pretty sure this is just a lower level side of the zone. Since, oh, there's a blue. Let's see what kind of experience we get from this thing. Alright, so kind of the way I do this is I auto follow, and then I have macros on each character, which is assist me. They all have auto skill, so 7% for a blue, not bad. They assist me, and then they will attack. Right now we don't have any like special attacks or anything like that, so none of that really actually matters for the time being. Eventually we'll have to make more complex macros and stuff, but for right now it works. This is the same way I multi-box on Yellonak with True Box, and some Verant stuff I do also with True Box. So It's just, right now it's just one assist macro. And the bard is doing a melody of Hymn of Restoration, Chant of Battle, and Celos, the run speed. And so that's pretty much all he's got right now. Alright, what is that junk? That is a quest item, but does not stack, so I don't care. The legs, we will let's just do this so I don't have to deal with it every time. Just keep going through here. Like 7% is good, good experience for killing a blue, right? But I think we can do better. Like here's a juvenile mushroom. Let's see how he does. He's a level 10, so he's a little bit higher level than the other one, I think. And the rogue has auto skill backstab. The warrior has auto skill. Oh, nice. We leveled to 14. Auto skill a kick. I don't think we get slam. We might get slam as a shear. Let's check real quick. Don't see it there. Yeah, we don't get slam as of a shear. But I personally just don't even like slam. Like, it's great as an ogre, right? You get that extra attack, but it just does not perform as well as I'd like. Alright, here's another one. This one's a level 13, so we got 8% for the level 10. And I do have come on. Let's do a first person. I have the shaman meleeing right now. It's just a normal assist. I don't really like slowing at this level. It's useful at times, but it's just a waste of mana. And I'd rather save her mana for if I need a heal. There we go. 15% for a 13, so not bad. The trick to this is, so I get a lot of questions on this. The trick is getting them to follow in a stack like that, and then turning the mob at the right time. And for the most part, it works. It works better if you have a bard. That's kind of the reason why I have bards in a lot of my groups that do any kind of melee stuff. What is this junk? Literally looks like junk. I don't even want to bother with that. But as long as you have, this one is a level 14 even con. The stun is a real issue that I don't like, but there we go. And you kind of see they're in range. I can look at the other screens. They look good. Sometimes if I back up just a little bit and go back forward, they'll reposition themselves with the auto follow from the in-game thing. It gets them in the right position. There we go. Like, they don't have haste or anything yet, so they attack so slow. Alright, Fist of Wood. That's a nice item, but that is junk. I don't want any of this stuff. It's just going to be a pain to go sell all that every so often. If it stacks, I'll take it. If not, good. Alright, so that was 19% for that guy. He was an even con. But this is kind of where we want to be right here. Alright, we got two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand right here next to them. I'm going to swip around and go like that. I'm going to get attack going on that one. And then I'm going to switch. I'm going to taunt. Now they're all attacking the other one. I wish I had extended target at this level, but I don't. So he's on me now. Now I can switch back to this guy. The Bard is going to pull lots of aggro at this point in the game. especially singing 3 songs and stuff like that. So there we go. We got 1 down. Now we just get them reassisting. So that is stackable. Roll that one out. There we go. Perfect. And then we need to heal. So I have a heal macro on the shaman to heal me. What's that junk? 0.12. Oh, go home. Go home. And since this is Vaniki, there's extra loot that drops here. So if you're on a different server and you're like, what? How did you get so many items? It is because I'm on Vaniki and it has different rule set than any of the other servers. There we go. And that is looking fabulous. Perfect. So the rogue she is dual wielding, so she's slowly building up her dual wield skill. It's not that great yet. And I did not see any poisons I could buy in knowledge yet, so otherwise she'd be extremely overpowered. Alright, we're gonna walk over to this guy, we're gonna attack him. And then come on. Jeez. Stuns her. Or whatever that was. I have no idea what caused that. I thought it was a stun, but I didn't look stunned. There we go. And this works better if you can shrink. Later on, shamans get group shrink. So group shrink plus guard speed really makes the auto follow attacking like this work really well with the built-in auto follow. Make sure you have all your games set to 60 FPS though, all your clients, and that will help. All right, so this is actual good loot. Send it to the shaman. Rest of that junk. All right, let's get one more level. Oh, they already got 15, so we're gonna get 15 probably on this kill. And then I think we'll call this video. I have no idea how long it is right now, but my leg is killing me and I can't go on anymore. I've been recording off and on for 3 hours, so we'll see. There we go. That gives us should get level 15. And I've built this group this way just for particular reasons. That I like rogues. They do a lot of damage. Monk would probably be better, but Vashir can't be a monk. Berserker might have been better, but Berserkers require axe components, and I'm not going to waste money on that right now. So there we go. So we have day 1, level 15. We have a nice experience bonus going on right now, so that's really beneficial to us. But we finished the tutorial. We got all that done. We got our blue armor. There we go. There's our cats. I'm glad I made them all the black cat. I like that. It looks really cool compared to the other ones. But definitely having fun. And we're gonna get these guys up to 60. Probably go all the way to 65. I think it's 65 with mitigation of the mighty off on old raid bosses. We might go try to kill Nagafin and try to kill Vox. You know, if we get scales, we might be able to kill get the Bard Epic or something like that. You know, something fun. We might try. We'll see. We will see. But thank you guys very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.